When Roblox first launched on September 1st, 2006, the idea of spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on in-game cosmetics was unheard of, and probably would have sounded very stupid to people at the time. Yet almost 20 years later, there are people spending the same amount they would pay for a car on virtual costumes and clothing. So where did this all begin? But before we start, remember that 1,000 Robux is $10, and 10,000 Robux is $100, as an easier way to calculate the money it costs IRL. And also, this video is covering the prices of these items on release, and not the worth of them today. So now that you know that, let's begin. Well, for starters, the cosmetic shop was not introduced in 2006. It was introduced in 2007, since Roblox in 2006 was very early beta. So what was the most expensive item in Roblox in 2007? Thanks for asking. That reward goes to the JJ5X5's white top hat. It was priced at 10,000 Robux, or $100. But keep in mind, this is only the first year. Let's check out 2008. In 2008, the most expensive item was the Clockwork Shades. These were priced at 19,358 Robux at the time, which would be $193, which is pretty crazy, right? Well, let's check out 2009. In 2009, the most expensive item was called the Sir Rich McMoneystein 3 disguise hat. Sorry, that's kind of hard to say, but this hat was released at a staggering 11,111 Robux. What? That's a decrease from last year. That's right, apparently 2009 did not beat 2008's record of 19,000 Robux. So technically the most expensive item is still the Clockwork Shades. But did 2010 keep the trend going of being less than 2008? Well, at the time, the most pricey item was the Dominus Empress, and it was priced at 13,337 Robux. Why have the prices not been going up since 2008? Well, despite this, maybe being a bit disappointing for you guys, this was a major item, even though it was only 13,337 Robux or $135. It started one of the most iconic cosmetic series in Roblox history. But anyways, 2011 can't get beat by 2008 still, right? Well, in 2011, the most expensive item was the Dominus Frigidus, I don't know, or something like that. And it was priced at a whopping 39,000 Robux, or $390. 2011 finally put 2008 to shame by nearly double the amount of cost. And don't be surprised if the Dominus will keep the trend going for the most expensive hat. Well, in 2012, the most expensive cosmetic was called the Federation, and it was priced at 100,000 Robux, or 1,000 real-life dollars. So in only 1 year, the price went up more than 2x from last year. That's crazy. But in 2013, the priciest item was the Duke of the Federation and Lord of the Federation, both priced at 100,000 Robux, or also $1,000. Although this isn't an increase from 2012, this is still a lot of money. Now, going into 2014, what's the most expensive item this year? Well, that would go to the Dominus Mazer, I don't know, something like that, costing a whopping 45,000 Robux. For some reason, this year Roblox decided not to drop any expensive items, like in 2013. But this streak won't last forever, right? Let's check out 2015. In 2015, the most pricey item was the Dominus Rex, which was priced at 75,000 Robux. Are you seeing a pattern here? Most of the items include the Dominus name in it, but also, why haven't the prices been slowly going up? Well, that brings us up to 2016, and this year the most expensive item was the Dominus Pidicium, or also known as the Tix Dominus, and this item was priced at a staggering 5 million tickets. And yes, you heard that right, not Robux, but tickets. Tickets were a currency Roblox had since 2007. They were pretty much a free currency you could obtain from playing the game. Now, they weren't mentioned until now, because normally they are free to obtain. But this year they removed that currency from the game, and to say goodbye, they priced an item at an insane amount of tickets, and people were trading their Robux for ticks, as it was called, so they could buy this game. But for that amount of ticks, it was roughly 50,000 to 70,000 Robux, which still isn't more than last year's. But will 2017 finally break the record of 100,000 Robux? Well, in 2017, the most expensive item was the Sparkle Time Valkyrie, which was a whopping 250,000 Robux, or $2,500, which finally broke the 100k record that 2013 held for so long. Although that 250k record was really expensive. Let's see what 2018 has to offer. In 2018, the most pricey item was the Violet Valkyrie, and it was priced at only 50,000 Robux. This year, Roblox decided not to release any super big limited time items. But would this continue into 2019? Well, in 2019, the most expensive item was the Viscount of the Federation, and it was 40,000 Robux. At this point, you might be beginning to wonder, will that 250k ever be shattered? And I'm wondering that too, so let's get into next year. A new decade and a new virus that locked people inside. I'm sure this year we'll have a more expensive item. Well, the item for this year was the Golden Scythe and the Demonic Greatsword. Both were priced at an insane amount of 10,000 Robux. How's every year the prices went down so much? This is disappointing. We all wanted to see an insanely high number, but we still have 6 years left. Speaking of that, let's check out 2021. In 2021, the most pricey item was the Roblox Death Speaker. That was priced at 17k Robux. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Why has Roblox stopped pricing stuff more expensive? Well, nothing has beaten the 250k Robux yet. Let's continue on to 2022. In 2022, the most expensive item was the Roblox Death Speaker, which is the same as 2021. Let's not even talk about this year. Let's go into 2023. However, 2023 would be the one to break the record. The most expensive item this year was named the most expensive UGC limited. It is priced at an insane 1 million Robux, or $10,000. It finally beat the old records and reached an insane amount of money. But will 2024 surpass 2023? Well, in 2024, the most pricey item was called the max priced UGC limited at a whopping 1,500,000 Robux, or $15,000 in real life. That's crazy. And it's so crazy that the item is still the most expensive cosmetic in Roblox as of August 2026. Now, to sum up the video, the most expensive item in 2007 was only 10,000 Robux, compared to now at 1,500,000 Robux, which is quite a big jump. Now remember, this video covers what items were priced at on release, and not how much they are worth today, because that's an entirely different topic to talk about. If you guys like this video and want a part 2, please like and subscribe. See you later.